Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yes, baby, I like it raw. Hello, everybody, it's Will. We are playing Minecraft all by ourselves. This is a brand new world that we started over the weekend. It's me, my wonderful wife Stephanie, and our friend Paco. Paco's actually been in my videos before, part of my, he's been in a couple of Xbox Grand Theft Auto videos. But now we are playing Minecraft all together on the personal computer system. Now, a couple nights ago, I went ahead and made me this very simple spider spawner farm, so I can farm for some XP and some spider eyes. So, we're going to go ahead and take care of this real fast. It's not the most sophisticated design, but it works for me. This is probably the most advanced I ever got in Minecraft, is making a spider spawner farm. But it works. Oh, look at all the green and yellow. Reminds me of the Seattle Supersonics. I sure do miss them. Oh, that's good enough. Let's go and collect. Ooh. See that? Damn near 5 levels. So, that works well. Let's just drop off all this crap we don't need. That and that. Put this away. Oh, let me take that slime ball. I could use that later. And so this is what we're dealing with. There it is. This is what we're dealing with over here. When we started out, we all lived in the same area, and Paco really kind of made it his own. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and leave, start a new area for myself, because I want to do a more ambitious build this time. I want to kind of take an entire chunk of land and make it completely my own. Completely my own. So, I went ahead and did that. And I was lucky enough, as soon as I moved over here, I started strip mining. And I came across a abandoned mine shaft, and that was really nice. And that's how I was able to find all that stuff. This is my starter home, if you want to call it that. My starter home in this area. It's, it was supposed to be small, but it kind of got away from me. And, I don't know how I feel about it. It's, you know, I'm not a great builder. I'm trying really hard. I'd like to really improve my skills. This is probably the most ambitious thing I've built. But, it started out, I was just going to build one single round house. And I just kept going. And, I mean, it's completely symmetrical. And, I mean, it certainly works okay. I don't know how I feel about that dark wood right there, but it adds something to it. Definitely needed to break up that gray a little bit. And I also added some cobble walls on these corners right here to kind of give it a more of textures and just make it look, I don't know, more connected. So this is kind of an imposing beast of a build. So I've dubbed it my citadel. This is the place where I rule from, because this is my map. Paco and Stephanie are here by my by my permission, and I can choose for them to leave whenever I want. But you know, I'm not petty. I won't do stuff like that, even though they both killed me a few times. That it really makes me upset, and I am petty like that. But that's okay. Whatever. We'll ignore that. Now, I am going to work on a roof eventually, which is why I got these bad boys down here. Let's go ahead and shave you. I'm gonna shear you. I'm gonna shear you. I'm gonna shear you. And you look all naked and ugly. Give me that too. Alright. I have been inspired lately to get more into Minecraft, which, you know, late to the party, but better late than never. Better eat. And it's been good. I've really been enjoying it. I've been playing too much, obviously, but I think I'm happy with this. Let's go ahead and I'll show you a little bit more of what's inside. There's not much to it. I do have an entire room dedicated to chickens right now because I am too lazy to bring them out, and it's just super convenient. So it does get a little laggy in there because of the, you know, chicken lag. See, they're all in there. I recently did a slaughter, so there's not as many. So it's not so bad. But this is my attempt at a spiral staircase. I know it needs some work. But so far, it's not, you know, I mean, it functions. That's the important thing. And then we come up here. These are all half slabs, and I'm going to put another slab underneath anything that needs to be lifted up. Right now, I'm not furnished. I don't have any clue what I'm going to do with this upstairs. Probably turn it into a library of some type. Just some kind of cool place to enchant. And so that's what we're dealing with over here. I'm also going to be adding windows where I can. Probably do a, I don't know, probably a blue windows, because I'm planning on doing a blue roof. Maybe a green window would work as well. Or orange, perhaps. Blue and orange. There's something psychologically that tells our brains that, oh, that's perfect together. I don't know if it's the contrast of fires. Because, I mean, blue and orange are in our flames. Not these flames, but in real life, you see blue in flames. But if you notice, if you look back at some of the bigger action movies of the last 10, 20 years, you'll notice a lot of blue and orange in them. And that's because our brains tell us these colors look good and these colors are exciting. And I believe, though I haven't done further research into this, I believe that it's because of its association with fire. It's a primeval thing that we have in our heads. You know, red and yellow makes us hungry. Don't know why. But blue and orange makes us crave adventure. Oh. Or maybe I'm just partial because my father's such a big Florida Gators fan. I don't know. But this is what we're dealing with over here. This is all temporary, just for builds. I got a little bit of each tree except for birch, but that's because I got an entire forest full of birch over here. It's not so bad. This is all my land, everything that my eyes can see. I have my render distance at 12, I believe. I prefer that. I prefer being able to not see so much and have a little bit of cloud cover. Chunks loading in there because it just, I don't know, it looks more natural to me. You know, when it's too clear, I mean, that doesn't feel right. This does. So, we are going to be playing in vanilla in this world. Occasionally, I'm going to check out my Chroma Hills texture pack because that's my favorite. But, I wanted to have a more distinct feeling over the Minecraft with Will and Steph series. And playing it with this is going to allow me to do more up-to-date videos. Because I don't know if I've explained it before, but when we do Minecraft with Will and Steph, I'm going to head over here to show you guys a few more things. I should probably bring a bed just in case. When we do the Minecraft with Will and Steph, we actually record those several at a time. You know, we play for quite a few hours, and then I just mash together, and it's all chronological, but I just put together episodes that I think will work, that have some kind of beginning, middle, and end. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short, but they all try to have some kind of beginning, middle, and end. And so we're able to crank out a few of those at a pinch. So there's never really a rush for us to record more. So right now, I believe the episodes that are coming out, that came out yesterday, and that will come out in the next couple of days, we actually recorded those a couple of weeks ago. And then we recorded a few more last week. So I get kind of hungry, and I'd like to talk about, more topical things sometimes. So we went ahead and we're starting this. And for the most part, it's going to be me by myself whenever I record these. Occasionally, maybe on the weekends or so, or on certain evenings, we'll get everybody else that is on this map involved. And, kind of have a dual comm going on. But since I'm the only one that's really on YouTube right now, I'll just be the only one that the only person who has footage. We are also in talks with a few other people to get them onto the server as well to play. People we think we'd mesh well together with. The rules for us are simple. I mean, we feel more comfortable if we know you in real life at this point. Just because I don't know. I mean, we mesh well with certain people, and we know who we mesh well with, and I don't really want to waste my time playing with people who we don't mesh well with. Alright, this was my starter mine. This is my starter area over here. We spawned right over here, this extreme hills. I was going to reset the world, but then everybody kind of settled in and made it very comfortable. This is my starter home over here. Nothing much. I started this mine, and then I realized I was running into Paco's mine, and so I stopped. This is my beginning farm. Delicious. While I'm here, I might as well collect a few things, because I'm here on a resource gathering mission. A few things I need that I don't have where I'm at, or at least don't have in abundance just yet. Go ahead and gives me an excuse to come back here. Now, the inside of this is covered in snow because one of the things I like to do, and it's stupid, but I like to do it, is I like to make me a little friend. And I left the door open like an idiot, and he got out. So I did this for his own protection, because those guys are dumb as hell. This is my attempt at kind of creeper-proofing my place along with the torches here. I figured if anything in that dark area over there tracks me, at least I got a chance of causing a little bit of damage while I still had, nothing but wooden and stone tools. But, that's how that goes. This is our cobble generator. Let's see if it works. I haven't really messed with it. Steph built this, really. Of course it doesn't fucking work. It was working. I know, I've seen her use it. Oh, maybe it was because it was... Let's take a look at it now. I feel like somebody messed with this. Whatever. Steph built it, not my fault. I don't know why she built it. Oh, because I told her to build it over there. I started building over here a more permanent structure. It's a lot more ambitious than the house I already built. This was just the gate. I thought it was going to be a nice look to it, but nobody else that was living over here, because Steph's over there, Paco's here, they didn't really seem to appreciate that I had such a intimidating structure on top of their home. Though I will argue that, hey man, lava diarrheaing out of your house is just as bad as anything big and gaudy that I might try to put together. But, that's fine. I need to find a bed. I think Steph has a bed, and somebody has a bed here. Paco has a bed. I'll use Paco's bed. Let's go ahead and come in here. I don't think I've been in here since we first started playing. Paco was putting it together a lot faster than I was when we started out, but whenever I play with Steph, I'm really, really crippled as far as what I can do, because she's such a shitty person sometimes. She loves torturing me when we first get into a game. She just loves it. Just like, she's just, fuck you, I'm gonna destroy you, and So let's go ahead and breed you guys up, because I need some of your skin, and I don't want to be that dick that just kills and doesn't replace. Okay. Everybody found a lover? Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. I will kill 4 of you, and I apologize, but this way it has to be. Alright. Oh. Steph has also moved out recently to a... Not in real life. We still live together. Still married thus far. Still going well, I presume. But she moved out of this area, but she hasn't set up shop anywhere else, really. She tried in the savannah, but she kept getting F'd in the A, I suppose is what she would say, because she's got a dirty sailor mouth. Let's go and take all this. I need sugar cane, because I don't have any where I'm from. And let's look at hers. That's what she's dealing with, and I don't know, Steph always has interesting builds. This is probably the my least favorite build that she's done. The one that she built on Minecraft with Will and Steph series, I really like, but even that's probably my second favorite. My first favorite is something she built back on Minecraft PlayStation, which unfortunately we can't ever see again because she refuses to get her PlayStation fixed after it YOLO'd. And I tried fixing it myself, and I just don't have that skill with it, I suppose. Surprising to me, because I am a dynamo with computers and whatnot. That must be glitched. Okay, whatevs. So let's go home. Oh, I have a bed. Earlier I looked for a bed, and I had a bed the whole time. Why didn't anybody tell me? So, I was thinking today, it's a warm day in Texas. It's pretty much any time other than a few weeks in November, December. It's fairly warm compared to other people's climates. I was thinking, oh man, I'm so drawn by the seasons. I think we all are. They really affect my mood and how everything goes and what I want to watch and what I want to listen to. To me, there are just some things that are winter-y and some things that are summer-y. And I was thinking I need to put a summer playlist together. And for those of you who don't know, I am a child of the 90s. And I don't mean that I was born in the 90s and I just think I'm a child of the 90s. I mean I'm actually a child of the 90s. I started out in the 90s in adolescence, and I finished it having sex. Sometimes, a few times, once or twice. But I ended it, completed with puberty. So to me, that makes me a 90s kid by definition. Let's go ahead and eat some chicken. And as such, right now I know it's really fun and trendy to be a 90s kid, or at least claim it, even though some of you aren't, that say you are, and you know you're not, because you really grew up in the 2000s. But it's really trendy because there's this little thing called the 20-year rule. And it states that every 20 years, a generation will look back at their childhood, at their adolescence, at their pubic years, and become nostalgic for them, and assume and pretend that those were the best of times and that no other time will ever be as good. And we can see it in a lot of stuff. Back in the 90s, a lot of the music was influenced by a lot of the glam rock of the 70s, a lot of the punk music from the 70s, and a lot of the R&B hits from the 70s. You just feel it. A lot of the disco hits from the 70s influenced a lot of what was going on in music at the time of the 90s. A lot of the styles. Also, I mean, you just feel it. Like, 10 years ago, we had kind of the return of the 80s. And that was when I was trying to say I was an 80s kid, even though I was a 90s kid, because I was trying to, I was hanging around a lot of older folks at the time. This was when I was working alongside folks that worked in radio, and there was a lot of social gatherings, a lot of stuff like that. I don't know why I'm jumping around here. Let's just go. You will die. Goodbye. Thank you for your meat. I need your feathers for Quill. But I was hanging around a lot of older folks and trying to fit in, I think, and while I certainly remember a lot of aspects of the 80s and a few moments, I was mostly crapping my diapers during that time. And crapping a few times outside of my diapers. But I don't really remember much of it. You know, growing up in the DVD and age, it's a lot easier to become familiar in the internet age. It's a lot easier to become familiar with pop culture from a particular decade. And you know, I am a member of that generation. So I was able to learn a lot more. It sometimes felt like I was there, but I wasn't. But I am a 90s kid. And the reason why I'm talking about being a 90s kid, why it's relevant, is because I'm putting together a playlist. And I've really been kind of itching for hip-hop from the 90s. It's one of my favorite things. I mostly listen to classical music. I enjoy it. I understand it. I've studied it. But if I listen to any kind of popular music, I primarily listen to hip hop and a little bit of I guess just rock music, just kind of a generic rock music. But hip hop certainly my faves. I'm pretty hood. Some of my favorite rappers are Del the Funky Homo Sapien, who's my faves. Who you guys might know as the guy from the Clint Eastwood song and Gorillaz. I mean, he's not a huge name. He's a big name in underground hip hop, in indie hip hop, but you know, he's not that. He's probably my favorite rapper of all time. Also a big fan of MF Doom. And I don't know, a few others. I'm not going to name them all. I'm just going to light this up for Creeper's sake. But the thing that I love 90s hip-hop, and I didn't appreciate all of the artists back when I was a kid, but you become nostalgic and you start missing certain sounds, certain voices that you don't have anymore. And the hip-hop today is really good, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these guys that are like, oh, one of these haters that say music today is garbage. I don't feel that. I don't really think that. There's a lot of great artists. Kendrick Lamar is amazing. I do like some of Danny Brown's stuff. And there's more. I'm not going to think of them off the top of my head. Okay. We are working with that. Let's go down and get another spider spawn party started. It does take a while. It's not the most efficient farm, but it's probably more advanced than anything I've ever done. Let's go ahead and go down. But yeah, you miss certain sounds, man. You miss the way things feel, and I do miss it. And I'm usually the kind of person that says, you know, fuck nostalgia, live in the now. But good music is good music always. I do believe that, and certain things have aged quite well, and I do feel a lot of the hip-hop from the 90s, whether it was from the late 90s or when you had more of the bling era, I suppose, to some of the earlier 90s gangster stuff, and of course the more alternative hip-hop acts, the Tribe Called Quest, and A Tribe Called Quest, not The Tribe Called Quest, but folks like that always holds up really well, and I just feel like I probably wouldn't have believed it at the time, but 90s hip-hop holds up today, 20 years later, just as well as it ever did. And so that's going to be my summer playlist, and it's going to annoy the crap out of Steph because she hates hip-hop. She hates all that stuff. She just don't have time for it. She also listens. We are lame. We only listen to classical music together. But you know, that's something we have in common. But when I'm out on the town, I'm gonna be listening to a little bit of hip hop, like a little bunny rabbit. And I'm not gonna do that right now. This is where my strip mine is. I want to show you guys this, and this is where we are. This episode's more of a this is how I'm living. This is my goal. Goes further down. I can't really dig too far that way because that opens up to the mine shaft, and really, what's the point? And let's see, further this way, I believe it's the same thing. Let me open this up and see what I'm dealing with. Oh, this was a lava pit, and this isn't so bad. I'll probably dig more straight that way later, but for right now, we'll just cover it up. But yeah, today's episode is more of a this is how I'm living. I'm living large. I didn't mean to. So nobody's found a village just yet, which is really disappointing because I wanted to, once I had my part of the map built, I wanted to populate it with villagers, just to kind of add to the hustle and bustle, make it feel more like a proper town. So I am disappointed we don't have villagers just yet, but I am confident that we have some somewhere. See, but it's nighttime. Yep, it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. Now, we're not going to abandon the Minecraft with Will and stuff. I want to have some kind of finality to it. But we might start hurrying things along. We might not spend so much time building. Because if we're going to build, we might as well build here. But we are probably going to try to have as many adventures as we can over there. Stephanie's never really done anything in Minecraft. It was like we thought about it today. The last time she started from complete scratch in Minecraft without relying on anybody else early on for materials or anything like that was her solo PlayStation 3 world, which was, like 5 months ago, almost 6 months ago now. And that was the last time, and she didn't even play that for very long. Oh God, you guys are looking poor. Free range cattle, organic, whatever. But my idea is this had stone slabs coming out of here, but I might just go with the cobble that I usually go with, and just kind of work my way down, and all these trees will be gone. This will probably go unless I come up with. I want a bigger lake. So I'm going to be building out of here, cover that up, get some shops and some houses built here. Or just turn this into the citadel's land. Something going. I want some kind of temple built. But I decided that I'm going to wrap it around and connect it to a few of these other mountains here. Maybe I won't. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. I want to connect it to over there. So I have to. That's why it's pretty much completely symmetric. This is gonna have a door opening over here. It's gonna be iron, I believe. Just probably gonna be iron, but I can't open it right now because the damn chickens will get away, and I don't have a alternate place for those damn chickens. But I'm not gonna terraform so much. Oh, look at that cave. I also fear that we're so high up that it might not be as fun because everything's going to cover in snow. But there's also this really great little valley, I suppose we'll call it, down here, which I think will serve our purposes really well for what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, we got that. So that's the plan. I just wanted to update you guys. I'm going to try to build as much as I can that won't be in complete drag while recording. But the reason why we've been recording in bulk and why I haven't been doing some of my other games is I just don't have as much time to do it anymore. And the place where my computer is set up is very hot, and my air conditioning in this room is very loud, and my fans are very loud, and whenever I do noise removals, I try to remove it, and you can hear it in some of the MC, WWS, Minecraft with Will and Steph. You can hear a huge drop in quality, but it's so damn hot right now. It's gonna get hotter in Texas. You know, we haven't even cracked 100 yet, but we are going to soon. I can't really not have it, otherwise I could die. I could die, and I don't want to die. I'm afraid of dying. But so yeah, it's a little hard to record right now, and moving my computer is really not an option. There's not a whole lot of other places I can put it, so this is where we're at. For now, we haven't moved yet, but we probably will soon. Gonna miss this place, but yeah. So that's what we're doing. That's how we're living. We're living large. We're living well, near the clouds in the sky, overlooking that valley. My oh my. That's just a forest, but yeah. Not much to say today. If you have watched and you felt like I wasted your time, I'm sorry. But keep on watching because we're going to be doing some shit. I am not the best builder in the world. I'm not even probably second best. Probably not third best. Not fourth, not fifth, not sixth. And there's probably a whole lot of people before you ever get to me. I'm probably like 4 millionth, depends on how many people actually own this game. I'm probably in the lower quarter of people that own this game that can build, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to think more like a builder, like a good builder would, you know, adding textures and stuff, instead of just a big square room with everything in it. I'm trying to think. So that's really what we're doing with the series. It's me attempting to get better with Minecraft and recording it at the same time, because, well, folks, I like to talk. Boom. I just like to do dicky things like that to my chickens, because fuck them, they cause lag. But as I was trying to say earlier, I am done with this episode. Please don't be done with me. Oh, before I go. 10,000 views on my channel. 10,000 views on my channel. 10,000 views on my channel. Just today happened to happen today. Thank you for that. I'm a very small channel. I appreciate that. All the support I can get, all the views I can get, all the subscribers I get, all the likes I get, all the comments I get are super, super appreciated. I tell my wife about every single one of you every single time it happens. That's right, I told her over 10,000 views each single time I get a view. I'm like, Steph, I got another one. Be so happy for me. And she's like, shut up, bitch boy. Because that's how she talks to me, and it's sad, and I just want to dig a hole and die. And then I find a block, and I just can't because it's too much, and I get lazy, so I just try to drown. And this is just where I go when I'm sad. Just think about dying. But then I'm like, oh, I'll miss pizza, so I come up, and I just don't die, and I just look sad, though, until I eat a pizza. It's so sad. Anyway, now I'm trying to go. I just wanted to thank you guys. I almost forgot. I have a list of things I wanted to talk about. Kind of got away from me because it's 2 feet away. So I just start rambling because I had so much coffee. But I am trying to leave now. Look at my skirt. Ew, Stone Cold Steve. You got a vagina. Have a wonderful day. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.